I used to work a variety of jobs: shipping, food service, machining, landscaping, just all over the place really. My background is pretty diverse. I couldn't really look around the building and see someone else and say, I want that job in 5 years. With my experience in food service or machining, a lot of those are customer or contract based, and the job security isn't really there. One of the reasons I was hesitant to sign up is because I hadn't studied in about 20 years. So I was actually wondering if I could do it or if I had the study skills. And having a child to provide for and, a wife and a home, it really does motivate me. So now all the hard work that I usually put in workplaces that I wouldn't say went unrewarded, but didn't yield enough for me, I'm looking forward to kind of being paid what I'm worth.
The big advantage of coming to a one-year college that we are, it's 10 months, you're in, out, and through in 10 months. It's also very cost effective. So by the time your colleague is just finishing up their freshman year, you're already in the job market, you're certified, and in the past we have several students that come in that'll just take a couple of the A+ or other CompTIA classes. They'll do that because they found out that you may have a bachelor's degree in computer science, but if you don't have certification, you're still not getting the job. So you'll have $30,000 to $50,000 of student loan debt, still don't have a job until you come back with us, and you could have done it right the first time.
I hadn't really been paying attention to computers for a while, and as I'm reading, these are intangible concepts I really have a hard time picturing. But when you have instructors that have been out there for 30 years, they'll be able to tell you exactly what you're reading and how it fits into real life.
The instructors that we bring in all have full-time jobs in the field that they teach. They have a passion for it, and that passion, that commitment gets picked up by the students. They start internalizing it, and then that goes forward to their employers and their customers. The passion that the students have, they're here because they want to be here, they're highly motivated, and they know that at the end of their 10 months in our program, they've got so much that they can be looking forward to, and that's embraced by the instructors that we bring in and just the general well-being that you feel when you're here within the group. Right now, we are in a negative unemployment situation. So we can get people into contractors out at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, Fifth Third, Procter & Gamble, Kroger, all the big players, they're hungry for people. They're hungry for our people because they know you've gone through and you not only have been educated, but you've been educated in a timely manner so that you have certifications that say you are totally up to speed, that you hit the ground running.
One of the things that drew me to this program specifically was my oldest brother had completed the exact same program 1 year prior to me enrolling. So I have seen tangible results of what could happen with going through this program, which did ease a lot of that fear. He did really well for himself, and he is 4 years older than I am. So I figured if he could start over at 41, 38 shouldn't be a problem.
The hardest thing about teaching a subject like this is that it's a perpetual change. That's a constant challenge to keep up with, but you're never going to get bored when you're here.
At first it seems overwhelming, kind of like running uphill in the mud, but once you get over the first hurdle, it really does become easier. But like I said, it just builds on each other, and coming out, I'm very confident that I will succeed.